What is up, Patreons? What is up? Welcome here in my new place. It's still a little bit scuffed. The acoustics is still a little bit scuffed, but I'm here. I made it. I'm alive. We have some good techno on the background, and it's time for Blocker. It is what it is. It's nasty. It's dirty. It's complicated. It's been a long time, but it's time. It's time to go back in. It's time to make our hands wet. And I have the biggest lower back, glute, and quad pump and trap pump today because I did deadlifts, heavy deadlifts. Did not do them for a while, but I started to do them again, and it felt good, right? I think I did 3 times 160 kilo, which is not too much, but it's good for. It's been like a year or something that I deadlifted, so 160 kilo, why not? My body weight is 75, so hey, double body weight, hey? All right, Blocker. I did a little bit of inspection here, and we have here unsubsession from all its keys on stop. That's a wrong commit, so I have no fucking clue what that is, to be honest. But it is what it is. I think I'm gonna leave it here. Is it actually on master? Let me see. Origin. Can I do it like that? We have proto files and everything. What's going on here? Make run. Let's just do a make run to see what's going on. So we have this peer connect, and then we receive these transactions here. All right, that seems okay. Can I please stop this? All right, let's dive in. Let's dive in. TS disable here first. Okay, what's going on here? It's fine. Aha, here we are. It's fine. I just did some nasty stuff. All right, so basically, I think we are in main here to see what's going on here. TS disable highlights for me. Yes, perfectly fine. I hope the font size is good enough. It's pretty big, but not too big, so I can debug a little bit better, right? We make these notes. That's fine. And then what we do, we have something that is called a chain or a node, actually. Let's open that thing up. And I think we have a block time somewhere. It's a little bit too fast, to be honest. Block time, 5 seconds, actually, that's fine. Maybe we are making too much transactions. Maybe it's here in main. Make transaction here, yes. Oh yeah, I see. Milliseconds, right? We're making a lot of transactions, right? So we're gonna say, to be honest, let's make a transaction each second. That would be better. Alright, receiving transactions pretty fine. Of course, the scale of my UI is a little bit bigger for you guys. So the console logging is a little bit scuffed, but hey, this is what it is. So remember, if I remember correctly, if we do a git log here real quick, we're gonna see that, I don't know, whip Merkle tree, and then we have this unsubsession shenanigans. Maybe I was wrong or something, a mistake, right? But I think we have some problems in our tests, if I remember correctly. So we have this invalid block signature. And we also need to double check UTXOs. Not quite sure if you're gonna get that today. Today is basically for me more of a get back in and fix this test kind of thing, right? And then we're gonna continue then we're gonna continue fixing this thing, right? So making this blocker thingy. Chain test, right? So we're gonna have this last test here. Test add block with the X, right? So we have our chain block priv key recipient. We get so basically what we do is we get the previous transaction. It's very important because we're going to use this transaction let me see, we're going to make a new input. And we're gonna spend 100 and we're gonna send back to ourselves 900, right? And I think if I go to chain, we're gonna have a Genesis block here, right? Genesis block, and we have an amount of 1000, right? And it's being signed with, let's delete the spaces here, with this priv key, which is this priv key, which is basically the God seed, and the God seed is this one, right? So the God seed is basically just for us to use. Actually, it's in a real production environment, you don't want to expose your God seed. It's just it depends, right? In Bitcoin, it's basically something nobody can touch the genesis, but in our case, we do, so we can test and we can play around with that stuff, right? You could easily just generate. If you want to make this production ready, you could basically just generate actually a random private key and use that when you boot up your chain. Or generate one. I'm thinking, it depends, right? In this case, we have it basically hard-coded here, right? Don't do that, right? It makes sense, but it's just for us. For testing purposes. Yeah, so we have this thing, it's fine. So we have this previous transaction, we're gonna get it from our TX store. What's going on here, man? From our TX store, we're gonna make some inputs here, that's fine. Outputs here is also fine. We're gonna basically make a transaction, inputs, outputs, pretty good. Signature here, then we're gonna set the signature of this input, of the first input, which is this guy, right? We're gonna sign this thing. Still not quite 100% sure if that's correct, by the way, but hey, I'm gonna verify that. And then we're gonna append this transaction to our block. We're gonna sign our block, and then we're gonna add the block. And here is the problem in add block, right? We're gonna validate the block because it's telling us here invalid block signature, right? It's this verify block thingy. Whoop, let's open that up. All right, so we're returning false and true, which is basically not helpful at all, right? It's not helpful. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say actually we're gonna say log println. Do we have a logger actually? Yeah, we have. Let's do a loggers error. Can we do that? Actually, to be honest, it's fine. We're gonna say invalid root hash. Right? Copy this. And then we're gonna say here invalid public key length. We're gonna copy this guy, paste it in here, save this thing for formatting, and then we're gonna say signature length, so we know what's going on. And then we're gonna do this stuff. Let's basically make test once again. Okay, so we don't have loggers. I thought we have loggers, but it isn't. So we're gonna say log println. I really thought we had loggers, to be honest. So we're gonna do something like that. Maybe some exclamation marks. The same thing here. Exclamation dudum. 3. Hey, OCD kicking in. Bop up. 3 of here. Up. And we are gonna clear the screen. Make test. Where is loggers, man? God damn it. Println. FM. Stop! FMT. It's vacation, so I didn't code too much because I have my kids and I need to, yeah. So I'm a bit rusty, a little bit rusty. Make test. Alright, what do we have here? Invalid root hash. Wait. This is something else, right? It's fine that this is an invalid root hash. We don't care about this. We don't have any problems here at all with this test. It's basically just an invalid block signature. It's an invalid block signature. So that basically means it's this one. It's the verify one, right? Invalid signature, my man. Return this boy. Boom. All right. Invalid signature, my man. Yeah, you see. Wait. Here. Now we can see test at block with the X, and then we say invalid signature. So it's a signature that's invalid. And I can already see it coming, to be honest. So it's fine. We can actually delete this. Now we know that it's this, just some debugging stuff, right? Some trial and error thingies. Man, this music is a little bit quiet. 40, it's fine. Okay. It's here. So man, this music. Let me quickly focus. I think the problem is going to be here that, because I got a question actually on Patreon from somebody, and the question was basically this one, right? Let's open up transaction. Let's do a little bit deep recapitulation. How do you say that? It's here to make sure we don't run into problems after verification, because we have set the signature to nil. You see what's happening here, right? We set the signature to nil, and then we're gonna verify the hash transaction of this, right? And the reason why that is because we don't hash the signature. We don't hash the signature. We only hash the transaction without its signature, right? Let's open up Proto so you can see this. Transaction here. Here is input, right? We don't hash this because we don't. So that's why we're gonna basically set that signature to nil, and then we're going to hash that transaction, verify it, and that's it. And then of course we have this to do here that we say, yeah, okay, guy, Anthony, all good and well, you set this transaction to nil, but it's going to be nil for the lifetime of this pointer to this proto transaction. So what we could do actually, to be honest, maybe is something like that. You could say a temp signature is going to be input signature here, signature, yeah. And then we could say that we're going to set the input signature to 0, and we're going to verify it, and then we're going to say input.signature is basically the temp sig, right? Something like that. And that's basically going to work perfectly fine. Of course, it's not going to fix our test. That's a thing. But the only thing that fails basically is going to be help. It's this one, right? This invalid signature. It's nothing to do with the transaction thing, right? But you can see already it coming. Maybe it has something to do with signatures in a block. We have no clue. We need to check this. Chain tests. Man, this music is a little bit too crazy. Not gonna lie. It's I'm gonna put something else. This chill trance thingy. Yeah, why not? Could also do some AC/DC. Why not? All right, so let me quickly see what's going on here. We're gonna back to validation, back to verification, right? Sig verify. It's just a signature verify, right? Maybe what we could do is if it's not 6.5, we're gonna actually basically just print out so we know that in the future what's going on, actually, to be honest, because invalid signature. That's what we're gonna do. If that's, then we're gonna basically return false here, right? And otherwise return true, something like that. It's a little bit nasty, I understand. But, wait, what's this? Hash declared not used. What am I doing? Pubkey hash, by the way. VS Code, please, man. Fucking Vim, it's because... Here. Pubkey hash, probably. Yeah, it's fine. It's just for debug purposes, right? Because otherwise we cannot know. And it's gonna work perfectly fine here. Yeah, invalid signature. All good. Let me debug some stuff. Pub key. Okay, it's fine. Is this one? Hash block. Yeah, it's because it's going to hash the block again. And I think the problem is going to be that we sign this is going to have a signature. We're going to hash this block. Hash header. Damn, I think it's gonna be... Yeah, hash header is fine. Hash header is fine. Muscle the header. Hash the thing. What's in the header? Timestamp. God damn it! I'm almost there. I think I'm gonna. Println. And code to string. This hash. Right, pubkey is gonna be the same, right? Crypto pubkey from bytes. SB pubkey is fine. Signature is fine. What's going on? Gmail is going crazy. That's gonna be the hash. Make test real quickie. It's this guy here. Right, test with thing. Yeah, that's fine. So it basically means that we're gonna sign the block here. And what happens with that? We're gonna make the Merkle tree here. It's fine, it's fine. Sig bytes, public key bytes, sig hash. Make test real quick. I'm gonna compare these two little babies. Test at block with X is this guy before sign. These two are good. What's this one? This is basically Genesis block, probably. Right, gonna be Genesis block, right? Because we're gonna sign. Yeah, sign block here is gonna be Genesis block. Yeah. So So the other two. What do we miss? What are we missing actually? Root hash is fine, right? Root hash is fine, probably. You only hash the header, so is it the timestamp? It's probably 0 because we don't set it. I don't know. B signature 6 bytes. Signature from bytes. This signature. This pub key. What's going on, man? This is so annoying. It's like make it a little bit cleaner here, to be honest. Sig verify. Pub key hash. Yeah. Key as value. Wait, can I go back to types block? Damn. Maybe we can print bytes, why not? Guys, what are we gonna do? Because we need that so much hexacode to string. We're gonna say, actually, to be honest, fine. It's fine. To string this one, sig bytes. It's this big string here. It's fine. So we're gonna copy this. PK sign. Do the same thing here, right? It's like the exact same thing. So I don't know what's going on. If sig verify, what's going on? Let's comment this out. It's fine. Yeah, of course it's gonna fail because these are the same. We are in the same file, by the way. I'm not quite sure what you're doing, Anthony. We can't. Stupid. Alright, so we have the signature actually. Oh, are we printing it here? Or not? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? That's the question. Maybe we are. I don't think so. I think it's fine, right? I think we are fine. I think we were completely fine. By the way. Yeah, we are fine. We're fine. So the signature is okay, right? That do we know. The signature is okay. We sign a block is wrong, so there should be something. If a block, let's go back to the roots, right? A block, it's basically verifying the block. That's the problem, right? It's verifying the block, right? Invalid signature, right? So where are we in block? Probably here. Invalid block signature. So key. So if you go open up the what can go wrong in verifying a signature? We have a version, a height, a pref hash, a root hash, and a timestamp. So what we're gonna do basically is we are going to fmt print f maybe percentage plus v new line of the block. Yeah, block. Sometimes it's b, sometimes it's block of the block header, right? And we're going to types block. And we're gonna have a block probably here. B, and that's B. Yeah. So instead of doing all that shenanigans, we're gonna say FM. Actually, to be honest, we're gonna copy it here, paste it in, and we're gonna change block to B header, and we're gonna see what is going on with the block. And it's of course nasty here. Do we have a new line? It's so a little bit weird. Not gonna lie. What is this? Look at this console, man. Make test. Height 70? 70 height. Wait. It's this one. It's here. But this is so fucking weird to debug, right? I mean, look at this. This is so, it's proto buffer, right? It's nasty to debug. Wait, look, huh? Okay, guys, what we're gonna do is because the debugging is annoying here, right? So we're gonna say b header dot version. I'm so sorry, my man. Sometimes you need to we need to do that. It is what it is. Hash. We're gonna actually hex encode this. Gonna be the root hash here, and then of course we're gonna copy this one, and we're gonna copy this one, by the way, and we're gonna say timestamp, right? So it doesn't really matter. It's basically, this is a debug, right? A debug of the block. So we're gonna copy this. I know. Actually, to be honest, we could do a debug function in this block, but it is what it is. So we're not gonna do it right now. Paste everything in here, format this thing, and then we're gonna say it's gonna be block, block. Boom. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, now we need to go back up here. Invalid block signature. This one. What the fuck is this? What the hell is this? I know it's nasty. I know what you're thinking. I know. Pref. It's fine. Root. TS. Right. I know. You should then make a function, by the way. Oh, we don't have a version. That's why it's maybe a little bit weird. But I'm a dirty boy sometimes, and yeah, you need to learn to live with that. You're gonna say hide here, pref. 30 minutes in, nothing accomplished. Can you imagine? Yes. Just want to get this quickly done. That's why I'm making this a nice and dirty. Am I recording here? No. Okay, cool. Make it test. All right. I've been ever more confused in my life than probably not saved actually. Did I save this then? Oh man, oh man. Oh, I thought somebody was next to me, but it's the cars driving next to my window. Oh my goodness. Okay, now it's fine. I don't know. It didn't save, but it is what it is. Okay, cool. Version 1, fine. We have this height, perfectly fine. This thingy is fine. The root hash. That's wrong. Of course, it's going to be an invalid signature because we're going to sign a different root hash, right? So, I mean, you're going to clean this up. We need this kind of a debug function so we can print it out everywhere. Wait, this is hash. Yeah, it's the root, right? It's the root, guys. It's the root hash. Here, this one, right? So here, root cd. Everything is lines up correctly, but not the root hash. That basically means that if we go to validate, it's problematic because this function is actually no use. I think the problem is, this is so annoying, man, and especially if you've been away for such a long time in here, right? I think the problem is going to be the signatures of the transaction. Alright, signature of the transaction. I'm thinking while I'm running this test once again. So the root, you see you have two different root, right? Root. So how is this possible? It's the same block, right? It's the same block. So we make this random block. When do we set that hash? That root hash? I think we do that in sign. I think we do it in sign, by the way. Here, right? Here B had the root hash 3 Merkle 3. That's fine, so we're gonna delete this thing. Let's do this real quick. Here. Now we have an invalid root hash, yeah, I know. That makes sense, so this function does something. So then we need to combine these things. Comment out and comment this out to get this test to get this test working. Is that true? Yeah, of course now is our root hash tests are failing, right? I know. This is annoying. It's like a test. What's going on? Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. So how is it possible that a root hash, this header root hash, is being verschwoenseld? Because this is our block we create. And in sign we set the root hash. Where are we comparing these things? Hey, this block probably. Annoying. I'm gonna lie. We have two roots. Where do we print them? Where do we print these things? Not this episode, guys. It's only 40 minutes, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record the next one, right? Maybe I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper. So something is wrong with these root hashes, and like I said, I could basically just do not upload this video, right? I have the power to not do this, to just fix it myself and then come back and then do as if I'm some kind of a special human being that knows everything on the top of his head and never make mistakes. That's not true. That's not my way of teaching. Maybe you guys already saw it or experienced it. Can be perfectly fine. But I think it's important to show that it's kind of complex, a lot of stuff happening, and if one thing is not okay, basically everything breaks. And try to debug that, and it's also a very long time that I was in this project, so it's all a little bit rusty. But don't see this as a 40 minutes waste of time. See this as a way to see me debug things. and think about things and see where I go first. And maybe, is that the best approach? Probably, who knows, right? It's just how I do things. And maybe it can help you, or maybe it can make you feel that you're not the only person sometimes struggling with things, right? All right, so I'm going to upload this video on Patreon, and I'm going to come up with the next one so we can finally finish Blocker off, right? I think it's time to finish Blocker.